All right, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be firing my very first handgun, the Smith and Wesson Sigma. Here it is. It is equipped with a TR 15 laser, and like I said, I purchased this when I was stationed in Ellsworth Air Force Base, South Dakota. This is my first handgun. At the time, I was firing the Beretta M9, and I cannot hit marksman. I was a terrible shot. So at the time, I don't know shit about firearms. So I purchased this gun as a practice. Why did I purchase it? Because it was cheap. At the time, it cost around $300, I think, and it comes with two 10-round mags and two 15-round mags down at South Dakota. Just so you know, I'm at the range, but weapons is clear. I also want to provide a quick disclaimer. I am no way, shape, or form a firearm expert. I'm only doing this review, just showing what I about this firearms, uh, and if yeah, just want to let you know I have little to no knowledge of firearms, despite my time in competition shooting and modifying arms and stuff. So I just got to say that because I don't want people thinking I'm an expert. So I just yeah, but going back to this. This is actually my worst firearm. It's heavy trigger pull. So the story behind this is I ended up getting a new sear spring only because to reduce the trigger pull. Then it worked fine, but still a long trigger. That's what happened. Then what else I did? I got the trigger return spring and plunger spring and what else? A striker spring for a lighter trigger pull. But here's the issue: when you do that, there is no there. It just provides light primer strike. That's what I meant to say. Light primer strike. That was the issue there, and it would fail at like every 10 rounds I fired. You'll just be at least 3 or 4 rounds that it would not strike the primer. So what I did next, I ended up replacing the trigger to the Apex name brand, and then I end up realizing it wouldn't reset. So anyway, I gotta go to the range. I'm gonna put this target up, and I will show you, see how accurate it is. So we'll go from there. Okay, I'm gonna be firing 15 rounds on my using my Smith and Wesson Sigma. This is the ammo I'll be using. The target will be the center one, and one thing I want to tell you about the trigger on this: there is no wall. So there is no wall at all. It's not like the Glock. So someone has said this is like a revolver trigger. So we'll just see how it goes, and I'm gonna do the best I can. We'll see. All right. Again, I'm aiming in the center target. 15 rounds. All right. Yeah, I'm not very confident with the pistol yet, but does that make sense? Well, I got one bullseye for this target. As you can see, it's all over the place. This is what happens with a heavy trigger pull. Heavy and long. That's what it is. But again, this is a sentimental value firearm to me because it's my first. Just like losing your virginity, you'll never forget your first. And this is my first handgun. All right, I'm going to be firing another 15 rounds. Um, this time, I'll see. I'll do the best I can. Here goes. All right. For my very first handgun, after making modifications, not bad. Um, I'll see if I could zoom in, or well, it's the bottom left target there. Actually, it's improved. So yeah, this is actually my third round. So thanks for watching again.